Hello everyone! We are here tonight with the top 8 for intermediate bracket for Rivals Recess 40. I'm here with Baby Meat tonight. Got anything you want to say before we jump into it?
Hi, I'm Baby Meat, obviously. Call me Baby Meat, like, whatever you want, I don't really care. But I'm really excited to be here. Excited to watch some quality top 8 gameplay, and I really hope to give some solid feedback because I want to engage more with the Rivals Recess community. I think it'd be pretty cool.
Nice. Also, Race, I took the drink. Don't worry. Alright. So our first set here is going to be OGPuckettMorton and Soapy. So I actually haven't seen Soapy play before. I believe last time they played the main bracket. And Morton's been a bit all over the place recently, but has been sort of settling down into the intermediate bracket. So Rano Crag is definitely a matchup I hear a lot of Crags complain about. For pretty good reason. Rano has a lot of tools to kind of stay in on Crag, especially break rock and neutral is really easy for Rano.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to see how Morton's able to deal with all that.
I think one of the big things in this matchup too is I feel like quite a few characters actually have trouble dealing with when Crag pillars next to a wall, just because as soon as you hit him, he gets a wall tech and an invincible nair, and gets a reversal off of it, so it can be really dangerous to challenge him. But Rano is one of those characters that can actually get around it, and punishes Crag really hard for recovering close to the wall. So yeah, this matchup is not fun.
It certainly can be a struggle. We're going to see how Soapy's able to deal with it. I think gate starters... I don't really know how Rano does on gates. I think this is a fairly good Crag stage, personally.
Yeah, I think this is a solid stage for Crag because he can live forever and he kills you like as early as he normally does.
Yeah.
We're looking pretty even right here, though. Rano also does pretty well on this stage as well, just because of the platforms. Rano can really abuse those top flats.
Right.
Oh, nice, catching the roll. It's an F smash. It's pretty unorthodox for Rano. They usually opt for Dacus because that is a better Rano F smash, but it definitely worked right there. Caught the DI out.
Yeah. That's pretty much the one tool, or the one good use that F-Strong has, is just catching DI.
Nice, yeah. I also really like it on Spirit Tree because it hits the platforms on Spirit Tree because they're so low, which is really dumb, but it... Oh, this is a... Oh, unfortunate, yeah. I didn't know how Soapy was going to get out of that spot.
Yeah. If you're not really able to get right next to the wall, a lot of the time your recovery is a lot weaker as Crag.
Yeah. Opting for the down special there, I think a jab or F tilt or something would have been a lot better, but we're back at even stock, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah. Kind of bold just going for the F strong, but sometimes it's the wackest parry punishes, or the wackest jab check punishes that are the most effective.
Big damage here from Soapy. That side B kind of looked like a misinput, but I have no idea.
Yeah.
Okay, Rano fair. Rano fair moment. Really good parry.
Definitely charge down strong.
Yep. that's a thing.
It's a move. Probably one of the lamest ways to win a game, in all honesty. But, you know, if it works, it works.
We take those.
Honestly,
if you won, you won. Sliding rock pool off bat. Kind of flexing.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a really good read on that roll. Unfortunately, fell out of the down special. It kind of feels like, Morton is being kind of like impatient when it comes to like he's trying to stay in Soapy's face, obviously, but I feel like Morton needs to give the spikes a little bit more respect because it's racking up a lot of free damage. Oh, unfortunate.
sad.
That's gonna be the stock, yeah.
Yeah.
Needed a nair after that wall tech.
Yeah, I feel like Morton's is still getting a little bit too aggressive though. It's generally working out so far.
Yeah.
But when you're fighting against Krag, you usually want to stay a bit more like right outside Spike's range so you can react to them.
Yeah. You just that's the the rock pickup low profile of those shards. That was really great. That was hilarious.
Big brain.
Oh, big parry here. Let's see what. Just a fair, unfortunately. This could potentially be the stock here.
Yeah.
Keeping Morton off stage. Oh. Oh, that's gonna be the.
No.
Rip.
I wonder if Downstrong would have done it right there.
Some of these rock pools are really dangerous by Soapy, but it's working out. Soapy's got the lead at the moment.
Yeah, now Morton has to play a bit more on the back foot. I think that might make Morton want to play a little bit more aggressively.
Yeah.
That definitely opens you up to getting punished even harder.
Yeah, I think that's a big mistake a lot of people make is when they're stocked down, they oh, I think F Smash would have taken it right there. I think people try and be too aggressive and fish for like openings too often, and it leads to them falling even farther behind. I think that goes for the person in advantage as well. Like you have to understand that you have the stock lead. You don't have to approach. You can just sit back and do nothing.
That's thing I point out a lot. Ooh, wow.
The rock snipe. All right.
That's just death. But yeah, I'll usually point out like if someone gets the lead and starts playing slower, like yeah, that's probably what they should be doing.
Absolutely. I played pretty slow in general, anyways, so my game plan doesn't really change. But I think other people should attempt to play slower in the lead. But I think Soapy did a fantastic job there.
Yeah, I mean that Soapy in general is playing a bit more on the slow side. Something that's kind of just the big distinction in the way these two players play.
Big damage here from Soapy, already at 50%.
Yeah.
Let's see what Morton can get started here. 80% already. This is the stage where you get to do funny Rano F Smash things, so
oh, yeah.
I'm pretty excited to see that.
I recently found that out the hard way.
Yeah. It always happens. Oh, unfortunately, did not have the double jump. I think they burned it right before they used the up special.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Soapy really taking like a super commanding lead here.
Oh yeah.
Almost lapping in percent. Let's see if... Oh! The air dodge. Nair, nair, dash attack. Good parry. That was a really good recovery by Morton.
Yeah, it feels like Morton's really struggling to deal with Rock right now. Not so much shards, but...
Yeah.
Rock itself has been giving Morton a lot of trouble.
I think when Soapy picks up Rock, like if Morton wants to press W, they have to do it with Nair.
Yeah.
Alright, well we got Morton on the board now. Oh, big damage.
Finding an opening, but not really keeping it.
Oh my god. Oh, I think they jumped into it.
Good turnaround from Soapy.
Absolutely. Oh, the rock snipe again.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rondo is super vulnerable when using bubble, so I mean, Soapy played that exactly how they should have.
Yeah. For a lot of characters, I would, especially faster characters like Ori, I'd say just like go out there and harass them personally. But
yeah,
for Krag, you don't
absolutely.
really have the airspeed to do that, so Rock is going to be your best tool.
Absolutely. I think this is a super interesting counter pick here. I would not take Crag here. I'm not gonna lie. At least, I mean, as Rono, you can play super lame and needle camp on this stage very well, but I think Crag just does it better.
I think there might be something up with this game. There was one more game than there was on the like reported score. So I wasn't sure if that was just like a misclick or if one of these games is actually wrong, but I think this game is just wrong. But yeah, I mean, I do think for Rano, I personally want to pick Abyss, and I think this counter pick to Merchant is a lot better.
Yeah, this is definitely a very good stage pick.
Yeah, Abyss
very good stage for Rano.
Abyss definitely isn't bad for Rano, it's just really good for Crag.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? I also don't know if Abyss is really good for the way that Morton plays.
Yeah. Off of that parry, Morton absolutely should have gone for tongue. That would have been really big damage.
Yeah.
It would have been exactly what they need to close up the percent gap here.
I've been hearing, especially at lower stacks, that some Ranos, like some high-level Ranos, really like using Fair Spike, which is another good option if you can line that up.
Yeah.
But at high stacks, I'm assuming Bubble is still probably your best bet.
We're going to be looking for... Oh, I thought they were going to go for up smash. That would have definitely taken the stock. Unfortunate. Yeah. I think what Morton needs to do in this matchup is they need to play super grounded, just stay out of Crag's effective range so you can react to spikes. Because Soapy is honestly throwing out a lot of spikes that are like very punishable.
Yeah. It's kind of just one of the things, if it works, it works. I'm also very surprised at the strong hit.
Yeah. Right there, it looked like Morton was being real patient. Oh, Crag with rock in hand.
That missed hit bomb might have costed that punish.
Yeah, absolutely. I was really hoping to see some up air one infinite.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, F smash is gonna take it. Yeah, Soapy is just like, well, when it comes to like towards the very end of stock, Soapy is kind of in Morton's head with these parries.
Yeah, I mentioned a lot of these stocks have been taken parries.
Yeah.
Kind of on both sides though.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we're back to even, so Morton can definitely do this.
Should be trying to rack up the percent though.
I think something that Morton can definitely also be abusing, especially on this stage, is how good dive kick is when you edge cancel it off the flats to recover. Because you can instantly bear after you edge cancel. And you know, Rono bear, go burr.
Yeah.
Big damage here from Morton. That turnaround gets him every time.
Yeah. Again.
No, they're gonna keep doing it.
If you're having a hard time with like consistent. Oh.
Unfortunate.
If you're having a hard time like consistently punishing or like trying to parry side special, you just want to like go on a platform and just kind of wait it out and then punish it with an aerial. It's obviously going to be a smaller punish, but it's a lot more consistent because the move is really slow.
I think it's perfectly fine either way for Rono, because if Rono lands on you with fair spike, you know that's a lot of damage coming in off of that fair spike. You got like up air one into like back air or nair, like whatever you want, you know, do Rono things.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I definitely think that's something that Morton needed to take advantage of, as well as the spikes, the very risky spikes in neutral.
Yeah, that's definitely true. All right. I'm not sure if there's too much to add to that set while I'm setting this one up. But we're gonna have a much more explosive matchup coming up next. This is one I've seen, honestly, quite a bit recently. Especially in main bracket, and that's gonna be So versus Edalus.
Oh, fun.
Fun?
Fun. I actually, some of my closest friends in the Rivals community happen to, like, I'm really close with Graceful Knight, who plays Edda, Sylve, and Eliana at a top level, and then I'm also really close friends with Zora TK, who is a Sylve main. So I definitely I've heard a lot of stuff about this matchup from Grayson specific. He thinks it's 50-50, which I can definitely understand because
I think that's fair.
Yeah, Edelis's punish game is just so ridiculous, but the thing is, getting in on Sylve is the problem.
Yeah, I mean, as Soapy, you do have to play really smart, because, let's see, with the laggy moves, Edelis is kind of just going to eat those up, if you're not being smart about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, both characters, once they're in advantage, are really good at exploiting each other, or just racking up the damage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's definitely a matchup that tends to go both ways and kind of swing really fast. We're going to see how this goes.
Starting on Ethereal again. I think this is a really good stage for both characters. Oh, big freeze here.
I would generally say the stage is probably best for the heavies. It's like across the board.
Yeah, I would agree. I really enjoy this stage as Eliana.
Same.
And SK. Oh, unfortunate SD there.
Yeah. Not the best way to start off, but Grax is at 100 with no armor. So he can just find the up strong.
Nice.
It's also good to see Grax already ready to DI. Be stashed up strong.
Yeah. You gotta make sure you hold out on that B-stash if you know your opponent likes to go for up strong after.
Yeah.
I remember I found out the hard way when I first started playing the game. Oh my god, these freezes. Grax is getting so many freezes.
Yeah. That's what one may call the Grax. And then the landing hammer. Jeez boy, not able to punish it fast enough. Oh, another SD.
Another SD, that sucks. That is so unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the chance for the kill though.
Yeah, Jeez boy is still like racking up percent really well, so these SDs aren't
nice parry.
too costly. Yeah, we're at an even game.
So I think something that that Grax is doing often is something that we kind of saw with Soapy, where Grax is throwing out these really risky icicles and is just not getting punished for it.
Yeah, definitely something I've seen a lot from Grax is just kind of playing risky and most people not knowing how to work around it.
Yeah. Oh, big damage here. There we go. Found the tech button.
Yeah. I'm not sure if up strong would have been fast enough, but that's probably what I would have gone for.
That would have been.
Worked.
That was a amazing comeback right there. SD twice and still took it with only 40% on them. That was really good by Cheese Boy.
Yeah, definitely. Going into the next game, definitely hoping Cheese Boy gets a little bit more comfortable dealing with down B and icicles, especially icicles. Big tip for Sylve is that your up air is really disjointed. So if someone's trying to down B on you, you can just like jump at them, like full hop up air is usually what I would do.
Yeah, absolutely. That move loses to like everything.
Yeah. I mean, it's risky to use with a lot of not so disjointed moves, but Sylve up air has enough active frames and enough disjoint that you'll probably win like 99% of the time. Yeah.
Starting off with the icicles yet again. Hopefully Cheese Boy can pick up on that and start doing some sliding parry action.
Yeah, Grax also had a free parry for that pedal wave.
Oh, DIing in. That is not what you want to do against Sylve B-Stash. Another parry!
And there's the B-Stash.
So for anybody that struggles against Edelis, one of the main things that you can do to really help yourself out in this matchup is play patient against Edelises who love using icicles, because more often than not you get a free parry and a free punish off of it, you know, because it's a parry. I think that's something that people don't do enough, at least at, you know, lower levels.
Yeah, like when I'm first starting a set with an Edelis, I'll usually, even though I usually play Ellie in the matchup, and she doesn't like to be grounded, I'll usually just stay grounded for like the first minute of the game and try to scout out if they're gonna use icicles a lot.
Yeah.
And if they are, I just get free parry mines.
Absolutely. What we saw right there with that parry on the icicle, I don't know who is or isn't aware of this, but if you immediately whiff a move after you parry icicle, Edalus actually goes into extended parry stun. So that's why Grax was in parry stun for so long. Oh my god, the DI in on fair.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to be careful. DIing so fair can be weird. I think down and out is supposed to usually save you, but you do have to be careful about not getting tipper faired.
Yeah, tipper fair is a pain in the ass to deal with.
Yeah.
Cheeseboy is kind of running away with this set. I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of just doing everything right, and Grax is having a hard time, you know, escaping disadvantage and really putting on his own pressure.
Ooh, very nice finish.
Very
right
nice.
There too. Yeah, it was definitely a good game from Cheeseboy. He's kind of taking it a little bit slower, being a lot more cognizant on the icicles. Kind of good all around. Honestly, I think that was probably one of the best counter picks Grax could have picked. I really don't like tower for Sylve, so.
Yeah, I think the only way it really benefits Sylve is it's easy to edge cancel your uppies on as Sylve, as well as you kill earlier because of the shorter blast zones.
A bit, yeah. I mean, you can sometimes also like use platforms to your advantage with certain moves, but Sylve's pot-shot burials are a lot worse than most of the cast.
Yeah, oh my god, the stock is already gone just like that. We haven't even talked about the counter pick yet.
Yeah.
This is Grax counter pick, this is a very interesting stage. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it, because this is a very good stage for both characters.
Yeah. I would say it's probably better for Sylve, and if Cheeseboy can parry, I personally don't think an Edalus should pick the stage. But it's not an awful pick. You still have a lot of free range to use dash attack, and the opponent does lose the ability to plat camp against you, which it's harder for Sylve to plat camp than most characters. In my opinion, like Sylve and Shovelknight are the two that are pretty meh when it comes to using pot-shot aerials to their advantage.
Hard agree. Sylve is not very good at plat camping. Whenever I play against a Sylve and they stay on a plat, it is usually a free neutral win.
Yeah. But also, this is still a really good Sylve stage, so it...
Oh my god, Grax! Relax, bro!
Oh my god.
That was over so fast. We didn't even actually talk about anything that happened.
Honestly, yeah.
It was over so fast.
That is, again, what one may call getting Graxed. Pretty much anything Grax does, or anything an Edalus does that kind of makes you go, huh, it's probably a Grax.
Yeah. This counter pick is pretty interesting. I think the plat layout for this stage is actually amazing for Sylve. It's just the fact that there are no walls is where Sylve can really struggle. But Grax isn't really taking advantage of Cheeseboy off stage and going for up airs and such. Grax is mostly focused on killing with smash attacks.
That's a good point, especially like down B and freeze punishes. That's usually what Grax gets kills with, not so much the edge guarding. Even though Edalus' edge guarding is like stupid good. I know a lot of Sylves love this stage. You just have to learn how to recover on it. So I feel like it's kind of one of those where it's like good for the character, but you need a lot of stage-specific practice in order to make it actually function well.
That was a really good stock there by Grax. Really good kill. I'm not gonna lie, I thought he'd be able to armor through it with fair because Edalus had the ice armor, but I guess not. Big parry.
Oh, so
nice.
Actually Cheeseboy, and there's a small chance I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Tipper up strong hits the top flats on the stage. So right there, you should have been able to just run up strong and get the kill. You still found the kill anyway, but that feels like it would have been safer.
Yeah, Grax could have definitely just DI'd out and lived. Oh, unfortunate DI.
DI out and die.
Yeah. As soon as I'm talking about DIing out so you can live. Oh, good nair at a disadvantage here from Grax. Grax is definitely still in this. Edalus, if Edalus gets armor, he still has an extra 14 stocks, so...
Right. Yeah, Oh
my
no.
god, no! That was the wrong choice.
The wrongest choice.
Oh, this should be death, yeah.
Nice ladder.
Up air. up air times 40.
Yeah, that
We'll
makes me
do
really, really rough to deal with sometimes. I used to main the character and I still get confused against it and I'm like, get me out.
Yeah.
So yeah, now you know that said it, that matchup is just dumb.
Yeah. I think
Beyond.
what Grax really needed to do was take advantage of Cheese Boy when they went off stage. And really like catch him with those icicles and try and go for like some icicle fair up air, because that's where Edelus really shines, is when his opponent is off stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. Honestly, like Grax is a Gen, so there are a lot of Edelus players that.
Yeah, I'm real good friends with Nothai.
Yeah, Nothai is like I'd say a pretty good player to look at for whack offstage stuff. Nothai and Tenko both do a lot of stuff offstage, and it makes me feel bad.
Oh.
All right though. Speaking of D-Gen, we have another D-Gen player because there are so many of them in this bracket.
Alright, let's go.
I was not expecting that character. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I didn't know who to expect. That was not it.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've
both
seen
these players.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm ready for it.
Alright. So yeah, we're going to be having a Crag Ditto here for our first set of losers. Aichi and Sinbad are both bringing out the Crags here. So we're gonna see how this goes. I don't know, I'm very caught off guard here. Aichi usually goes Raster, but...
Alright, big damage here from Sinbad.
Yep.
Unable to punish the side B. Aichi really wants the side B here, I guess.
Oh, it's a double
Catching
jump.
the landing. Yeah.
Something to be careful of, I don't think it is. Crag's air movement's not that good, so unless you're using pop fisting, you want to be careful about how much you're jumping.
So I think Aichi's problem at the moment is pressing the side special button too much. It's getting him nothing a lot of the time and giving Sinbad everything.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a scary recovery for both players. Okay. This should be death. I needed a hold down there.
Yeah. Something you probably won't be able to be aware of 100% of the time, but most of the time you do want to be thinking about pillar positions.
Oh, unfortunately, Aichi doesn't get rocked though. It's stuck on the platform or the pillar. All right, Aichi can pull it now.
2 hydrates and a posture check. Amazing.
So Aichi's actually got a really big, pretty good lead here. But I mean, it is Crag, so I mean, Crag bullies Crag harder than, you know, most characters.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
I think what both players could also be using here, in terms of advantages, Crag's jab 2 is jump cancelable, so you can get a lot of like jab, you know, Nair 1 stuff, and you can kind of condition the DI out, and then you can catch them off guard with like a fair or something, or even do like a jab jump cancel up smash is a thing I love going for as Crag. Which I found out recently that jab jump cancel up smash is tilt boostable. MSB showed that to me and it looks dumb.
What?
Yeah, it's an actual thing.
This game is confusing. I don't like it. But yeah, another kind of classic I see a lot at this level is if you're near the ledge, some Crags will go for a lot of jab fair, because people don't want to DI out on jab 3 and die.
Yeah.
So you can kind of condition not near the ledge really easily, and obviously fair at the ledge is fair. It's really good.
Oh, unfortunately misfaces the fair. I was gonna say that's some really good ledge trapping there from Sinbad. Aichi just won't die though. Aichi's playing super safe, not really trying to commit, which is exactly how they should be playing. Oh, let's go Rock. We take those trades.
Worthwhile trade.
Yep, I knew Aichi was gonna side B there. Aichi loves the side special.
Yeah, I mean, it works 60% of the time, 100% of the time, I guess.
Absolutely.
So, would definitely be a move to use less.
Oh!
Oh.
Alright, aerial down special. The
Damn.
classic.
That really is a classic, yeah. I don't see it too much in bracket, but it's always just a tad bit hype.
Alright, looks like we're getting a character swap here from Aichi.
Yeah. Me going to the raster.
Which is 100% understandable. As a former raster player, I really dislike this matchup online.
Yeah,
because
that's understandable.
online raster is forced to read DI, whereas offline raster can react to DI. And that's why raster is so broken, is because raster can, you know, just react to all your DI and kill you no matter where you go, because raster go burr. And Crag just lives forever, so we're gonna need to see some real big. Oh, unfortunate. We're gonna need to see some real good confirms and/or reads here from Aichi to close out these stocks.
Yeah.
Honestly, it looks like Aichi's been winning neutral most of the time. That SD was really unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh.
Another.
No, Aichi, please. Oh, that's super unfortunate. All Aichi needed to do there, honestly. So when Crag's sitting out there on the pillar, what you can do is you can cover the double jump, or the jump in general, with Nair, because it lasts for so long, and you can fast fall the Nair. So if they choose to stay on the pillar, you can still hit them. Oh. Still gets the kill.
Alright.
Okay. I was gonna say sour up B is what you'd probably want to look for there, but that definitely works.
Yeah. I guess on some level, Aichi's in this, but you're needing to play pretty much perfectly at this point.
Yeah, it was basically two SDs, and it's super unfortunate.
Yeah. Like, I feel like Raster and Ori are both characters where it's theoretically a lot easier to play, like, perfect, quote-unquote. But it's also a lot more demanding. Like, you kind of have to do that or you're not making the most of the character.
Oh my god! Please!
Oh, there it is
Oh,
again.
please!
One thing I do wonder, if you're stuck on the pillar like that in parry stun, are you allowed to get away with the air dodge mashing trick? Or is that, you have to be in jump squat for that?
I'm actually not sure. So Aichi, if you are watching, something that you can definitely do when Crag's on pillar is falling down with Dare is going to be a lot better than down smash. Because you hit with a back hit of Dare and you pull them further and further off stage, so they're forced to DI in, and you get free Dare spike or F clap. Oh, unfortunately no punish there.
Yeah.
Aichi's honestly probably going to be fishing for some raw claps or a down tilt at this point.
Oh, that might be it, yeah.
Unfortunate.
Nothing
Yeah,
you can
those
do there.
those two SDs definitely hurt Aichi really bad.
Yeah. The rest of the game wasn't too shabby after that. It's just such a rough start. It's really hard to come back from.
Yeah. This is a really suspect counter pick in my opinion. I think the stage is fine for Raster, but it's really good for Crag.
Yeah. I know, like, Genova used to like the stage a lot. I think he still does, but back when he played Raster, this is a counter pick I see almost all the time from him. Just because Genova plays super slow and super campy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I have
I don't know if Aichi's gonna bring that same style.
More recently, I've been kind of helping Genova with some Eliana stuff, because Genova's really looking to improve. I think the drive is there. Genova really wants to win RRC.
Yeah, I think Genova's in top 8 tonight, I think. So,
Awesome.
whenever mainstreamed, look out for some Ellie stuff.
Absolutely. I've been doing some VOD review for Genova recently, and Oro is another person that I've been helping out with some VOD reviews because they're both really trying to, you know, make the effort to improve, which I appreciate. I think wanting to improve yourself is one of the coolest things ever.
Yeah.
Oh, that almost an optimal parry punish. So, Raster's best parry punish actually is up tilt spike. Oh, this should be death. Unfortunate. Missing the up air.
Not quite.
Yep, Raster is light.
Very. I just want to like jump air dodge right now.
Yeah.
I think on some level there is patience there, like not approaching too aggressively, but at the same time, at that point you might as well just stay grounded and keep access to your best neutral tools.
So Aichi had the right idea there with chasing with Nair. Aichi just started to do it a little too late. Because Nair, you could honestly probably purple with Nair 1 at this point, like out in the blast zone. There's the parry scrawl.
I drank the water. You're welcome. Oh no.
Big punish here from Aichi. But Crag does Crag things.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Crag definitely does Crag things.
Yeah.
Both players are playing really slow right now, honestly. Which this is perfectly fine for Sinbad, because obviously Sinbad has the stock lead. As I say that, it is now even. All right. Let's see if Aichi can pull this one out and get himself on the board here.
Let's see, it's definitely doable. But it's just another case of, you know, you gotta play super well. Just waiting on the platform. Honestly, not a bad strategy at this point.
The only... Go ahead, sorry.
Something, when an deficit playing lame is a totally valid strategy.
Yeah, it's funny because I've been playing a lot of Rushdown Revolt lately, and it's so funny how many people actually, they do camp and disadvantage. And I personally, like I said, I always play slow, but I don't necessarily like camp in disadvantage. I try not to approach, if that makes any sense. Like I try and force you to choose an option so I can punish it. But Ellie also has missiles, so that creates a lot of openings.
Yeah.
Oh, this could potentially be death here.
Yeah, I think
Interesting rock choice.
Ellie's gonna have a lot more zoning tools open to her than Raster is.
Yeah, and there we go. Aichi is on the board.
Yeah, that they are.
Yeah, so we definitely have to find these other games.
Yeah. Shoot. Damn. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have the next game. So, congrats to Aichi for getting 7th, I guess? I don't know what happened, but Sinbad won the next game. So yeah, sorry about that being the ending, but there you go.
Unfortunate.
Really is unfortunate. Alright then. Also, I appreciate you bringing in the Raster knowledge, because Raster is my worst character. Oops.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm pretty knowledgeable when it comes to like every character, because for the longest time I was in a character crisis. So I kind of just played everyone. Um, which is something, when I played Ultimate, that was something I did in Ultimate too. I played damn near every character in Ultimate.
Yeah.
Like, I knew all the character-specific tech and, like, all that shit, so...
Yeah, I have a lot of, I guess, fundamental knowledge of most characters. Oops, I already downloaded this. But, Raster is, like, the one character... Like, there were a few characters in Ult that I really didn't understand. And it's the same in this game with Raster. Like, I can give you some basic game plan tips and, like, the basic knowledge you need, but a lot of the specific kill confirms and, like, what kind of game plan you want, there's only so much I can know. Raster is the one character where I don't really try to learn much more.
Understandable.
Oops.
Despite everyone naturally hating Raster because Raster touches you and you die, Raster is actually a very, very hard character to play. It feels like you can just get mashed on by Rasters, but like understanding like your opponent's DI and like what confirms into what, and like there's a lot of practice and like game knowledge that comes into playing Raster, more so than like, you know, a character like I would say like Edelus or even Crag, because those would be considered like some of the more easy characters, or even like Zetter. Obviously Zetter has this like more advanced stuff like Shariel confirms and Shine Up Smash, but
Yeah.
Raster is definitely a very hard character, and I don't think enough people acknowledge that.
No, I definitely, like, that's honestly why I kind of give myself the pass there. Like, Raster, I mean, again, I know a lot of the kill confirms, but I can't really do any of them. So I can just tell people, like, here, these are things I've seen and heard Rasters do, so maybe do that. But it's a lot harder, unlike someone like Shovel Knight or Edelus, where it's like I've played the character a decent amount, even if just in friendlies. And it's like I can kind of tell you what I'm able to bring into it. Speaking of hard characters, Eliana.
Let's go. I love Ellie gameplay.
Same. I'm on the, like, depending on the day, I'm either going to tell you Ellie is stupid, dummy hard, or the most brain-dead, easy character in the game, and I think most Ellie mains would agree.
That was an unfortunate drop on the parry punish right there, because that was actually death for the Rano player. It looked like Invy wanted to go for up air as opposed to fair, and that kind of cost the combo. But let's see if Invy can kind of bring it back, which Invy does. All right, let's go.
I will
we love
definitely
Eliana,
say,
baby.
With Invy, and honestly a lot of Rivals Recess Ellies, I feel like Invy definitely excels in the technical department, at least as far as like a Rivals Recess Eliana will go. But understanding neutral is definitely a bit more of a struggle. I'm kind of weird in that sense, where like I'm the opposite, but most of the Ellies I've seen recently are fairly technical and pick up a lot of the more quote-unquote advanced kill confirms pretty fast.
Yeah. So, Invy, even though you made it back safely there, something that you could be looking to do against Rano specifically, because Rano really lacks disjoint, is when you have basically no heat, you can rise with an F smash and float the F smash, and then use your fair to put out multiple hitboxes. Because if they parry, they just parry Steam, and it's fine because you have an active hitbox out. But if they don't, they get hit by Steam, and fair also covers if they throw out a move, because it is disjointed. Oh, I think you could have waited just a little bit and made it back.
Yeah, that's definitely a tight spot to be in. But...
Yeah. But Invy still has this lead, so, you know.
Oh, true. I don't even know where Rano's second stock went, honestly. But... Oh.
Fortunate. Yeah. So, something for Rano in that position, Ellie actually has a very hard time trying to touch you when you are against the wall. The main thing that she can do is set up Steam and put mine at ledge, but which, don't get me wrong, is super broken. But you are able to bring out Bubble, because if she tries to challenge you with something like Rocket Fist, you get to tech, and then you get your up B replenished, as well as your wall jump.
Yeah, and I mean, like, Rano, honestly a lot of characters, but Rano can just, like, go right through Steam, and then, you can tack mine at ledge as Rano. In most situations, so you can do, like, tack Waveland is, really important shot for recovering for a lot of characters.
Absolutely. I think I think something that's especially good against Ranos with no resources at the ledge is you set up steam so that they're forced to up B through the steam, and they either get caught in steam, which then they have to commit to a move to get out of it, right? Or they are forced to dive kick, which they just dive kick right into the mine, and they die because Ellie Gobert.
Yeah. Alright though, going into game 2 here, we're going to Chapel Pond. What do you think of the stage for Ellie?
So generally, I really dislike triplats for Ellie, but this stage in specific, I actually really enjoy. I think it is just because of the overhanging plats. I'm a big fan of them. Good catch with the up tilt there. Something I really liked from Envy last game was Envy's spacing when using combos with Dare. Envy was like making sure to kind of drift back because they knew that Dackfaded wanted to DI in on the Dare, and if they drifted too far forward, it would have sent them like flying across the stage, and you know Envy would have been at a disadvantage.
Yeah. That was a weird attack.
Interesting, yeah.
Doesn't look like it's really working out for him right now.
Another thing, Envy, is I wouldn't underestimate the power of dash attack in neutral. Dash attack wins neutral for free sometimes, and it's really dumb.
Yeah.
Although, like, you don't really get anything off of it except for the neutral win. You can often get like a tech chase or like an air dodge read. Oh, there we go. Oh, best move.
Yeah. I think the one thing with dash attack in particular is that it can give you stage advantage, which isn't
Yeah.
always huge. But Ellie has, as you said, decent number of tools to edgeguard. If Rano is very cappy, you can like up tilt. Though that's not super hard to play around, it's still a good option in some situations. You have back air, you have nair.
Very nice.
That. So yeah, just setting up for those edgeguard situations can be really good in a lot of matchups.
Another thing, Envy, that I would love to point out is that your missile usage when coming back to stage, I think you're throwing out missile a little too early. It's not really doing anything for you aside from giving you heat, which is something that you don't want, right? Especially when you're trying to recover against a character like Rano, and Rano's really good at like ledge trapping and edge guarding Eliana. Rano is ridiculous at it because if you're forced to eject, Nair lasts for like 3 years, and like you just die, you know, unless you get the wall tech into like ledge dash. But like still, like then Rano gets a tongue, and yeah, it can be really obnoxious. So learning your recovery mix-ups against a character like Rano is very, very important. Big parry. Oh, that was a really smart back air.
The rocket fist though.
Yeah. Oh, I see, Envy. You play with tap jump. Understandable.
Huh. You don't see a lot of tap jumpers in Rivals.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
that was the kill. Alright, there we go. Got the kill anyways.
Nice.
It's another thing I think that Envy should definitely be looking for here is using Steam to cover flats to deny airspace for Rano.
Yeah, and that's the one thing I think making me really good on tri-flats is like the platforms aren't too big. I mean, I guess Chapel side flats are a bit, but if you put them near the center or like near the stage half of the flat, it can be relatively difficult for Rano to even get into the position to try to parry them. It's kind of like the one thing Ellie's good at using flats with, and I guess some ladder combos and sometimes patch-up aerials, but most characters' patch-up aerials are a little bit better.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, that's not death? Interesting. It might have been like the reverse hit of Nair or something.
Yeah, oh, there, yeah.
This is death. Unfortunate.
Yeah, definitely smart on Dack's end to just know to use the funny lingering hitbox.
Yeah.
There are some matchups where it's just so broken. Because I don't think there's any other aerial that lingers, honestly, even half that long.
Yeah,
It's good.
Rano Nair, dumb.
Yeah. Again, I don't actually know that many moves in Rivals that really work like that, even though it's kind of a common move archetype for like a lot of flat fighters, like especially Smash. But not here. It stands on its own. SD3 frame, I think 29 active frame aerial. Alright though, Treetop. He doesn't have the stage. I'm personally a little bit iffy on with Ellie, though I've been getting a little bit better on it.
No, Envy, you have to go low.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that was a lot of free damage.
At least you're alive.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Great catch. That's dead? No, just a little bit too much heat.
Definitely respect the attempt, though.
Yeah. Oh, yep, Ronno, funny move.
Just barely missing the attack.
Oh, great parry.
And up tilt is enough to do it. Nice.
Yeah, so just in case Ronno could have survived there, or like DI'd it properly, mine up tilt would have been your best option there, because I think it would have put you into overheat as well. So they could have just outright died from the up tilt even easier.
Yeah.
But if they survive, you know, you have to follow up with Missile, which is like a guaranteed kill, like up high. Really great combos here from Invy. Dackfaded has been doing a really great job, like applying a lot of pressure and just trying to keep Invy from playing their own game.
I think this is a big thing that's important in the Ronno matchup is like knowing how to
oh my god,
yeah.
Missile control, that was pretty cute. Okay.
Yeah. I think in general for Ronno it's really important to be taking advantage of Ellie up close, because she doesn't really have any good get-off-me tools or particularly great frame data.
Yeah, her one of her best like get-off-me tools in terms of disjoint is F-tilt, and like and that yeah, it's not very fast. And another one would be dash attack, which I actually don't know how fast dash attack is, but dash attack can be very inconsistent. And then there's jab and down tilt, and neither of those are disjointed, so you can kind of just get like demolished. Yeah,
when you're grounded, jab's not bad. It's like it's her fastest move on the ball. Technically, yeah, it's her fastest ground normal. At frame 5, it's like definitely not bad, but it's not spectacular. I think a frame 5 jab is still pretty average to like mediocre.
Yeah.
Oh, really good attack.
Very nice from both players there.
Yeah. Not going to be enough for a Dackfaded. Invy is one game away from taking the set here.
Absolutely.
Just got to keep going for a little longer. That's a rough start.
Yeah. Invy already in overheat. So here, Invy needs to be looking for, as I call disjointed, Crag fair with drift.
Back air?
No, F smash.
That works too, yeah.
Because you can drift so far back from it. You know, people are respecting the F smash. It is very hard to whiff punish.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of the time, what I see other LAs say as well is like if you're in overheat like that and you're in neutral, you kind of just want to like stay grounded, because that'll burn your heat faster.
Yeah, yeah, it does.
Which kind of like stay grounded and maybe look for an F strong here or there, but.
You definitely don't want to be throwing out F smash like willy nilly. Like, oh, unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh, you drifted up. So when you know the Ronno's looking for the kill there, what you actually want to do is hold down, because you can tech out of bubble.
Yeah. I think what you can do as well is you can kind of hold down if they start to combo you, you can start drifting up. Like, I know that's how you're supposed to deal with like fair chains and bubble. The Rocket Fist.
Yeah, Invy's kind of fishing for the kill here.
Yeah.
Like the rocket fist was definitely very risky and could have gotten Invy punished. Oh yeah, that's death.
Yeah.
Unfortunate DI.
You never quite know with up tilt.
All right, so Dackfaded. If you ever get hit by Ellie Fair at low percent, just hold out. There's not a lot of hit stun on Fair, and so you can bear, so you don't get hit by missile. Or if they try and follow up, you hit them with the bear, obviously. But Ellie Fair is just not a great move at lower percents, unless it's for winning neutral.
Yeah. Like a lot of my lower percent fair aces are like I'm either trying to do like approaching fair from below, or I'm doing it to break a projectile or move steam.
This is big damage here. Almost a stock, not quite though. Oh, going really deep for that. So, Envy, you could have definitely just held ledge right there and gotten the kill regardless. Oh, big punish here from Dackfaded. And it is
for the fair.
2-2.
We are.
I think all these games have been like pretty close. I think there was like one game where Envy 2-stocked Dackfaded, and then Dackfaded on that game 2-stocked Envy, so I'm excited to see how this goes.
The players are both kind of trading blows a lot.
Yeah.
Just back and forth.
Neither of them are like really finding the momentum that they really need. So it's definitely just been like kind of a game of attrition.
Yeah. I think finding that momentum is going to be a lot more important for the Ellie player.
Definitely.
With the
Let's
very
go.
swingy nature of the character.
Rhino fell out of so many multi-hits right there. Fell out of down tilt and F tilt. That's what feels bad.
Yeah. I've been having so much trouble with Ellie down tilt recently. It's pain.
Yeah, it's like, it's really important to understand like where your opponent is in the down tilt. That's something I like struggle with too, is like I just kind of like go on autopilot like, oh, I know down tilt's gonna hit here, so I'm just gonna go for down tilt too. And then they fall out and I'm big sad.
Yeah.
Smart choice choosing to remech here. So right there you want to put mine at the ledge. Because Rano's kind of forced to recover into it. And then with the mine at the ledge, you can get a like a remine or an up tilt, and then kill them off of that.
I think I've also been told before, I don't think Invy's doing very much, is to, in a lot of situations where, like, you don't really have a use for mine, and it's not, like, currently on the opponent or anything, you should just drop it on the platform, or even just drop it on the stage.
Yeah.
Neither of them are really as good as, like, mine at ledge or having the opponent sticking in particular, but it's still, like, a nice little trick you can have up your sleeve, because missile is relatively low commitment, and you can kind of use it, like, to shut off a potential approach for the opponent.
Alright, Dackfaded right there finally takes the stock. Both players. Oh my god, that mind fleet was really nice.
Just ejecting out.
Oh, unfortunately misses the up air right there. That could have definitely been death.
Another one.
I actually really like that missile on the mine that was on that top plat, because if Ronald wanted to chase Envy, they definitely would have got caught in it. Oh. Okay, so Envy, another thing that's very like unique for Ellie is if you hold jump while you are charging Rocket Fist, you instantly go into overheat. So you could have definitely gotten that overheat F smash to connect off that Rocket Fist because they were forced to DI in.
They're Jack not dying for it. I've been forced to go for a lot of it so far.
Oh, there we go. Now we're dead even.
Yeah.
Big damage here from Envy. Oh, unfortunate.
Okay, no big punish, but that was not a great spot to be in.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think
these ejects are really scaring me because I'm thinking of back to other games of invy ejecting and then dying for it. Oh, that was really smartly placed needle. Good job from Dackfaded there.
The problem is like one poorly timed eject is gonna get invy killed. And this is last stock last game, so.
Oh, with 2 poison stacks, this is gonna be. Oh, I thought that was gonna be a lot more damage.
Yeah,
this is
honestly.
really scary.
Oh no.
Oh, that up tilt. No. This is
That
probably
might be
death here. No! Dackfaded misses. Oh, this is. Oh my god. This is actually so stressful.
Yeah.
Sourfair not taking it.
Oh,
no, the
no sevens.
in all honesty, the missile is what killed you there, Envy. That's super unfortunate. And honestly, I was hoping the ending was gonna be a lot more climactic, but just Ellie things.
That really is. The Eliana.
Yeah. Well played from both players, though. Absolutely.
For sure.
Oh, I didn't even see that Ocho the Octo popped in. What's up,
Let's go,
Ocho?
Ocho. Okay. What's next?
Envy, if you ever want to, feel free to send me a message. I've been really enjoying doing bot review, and I've been doing some bot review for some players that are in RRC. And obviously I'm an Ellie main, so I specialize in Ellie. So if you ever want to, or you want to play like friendlies and, you know, just get it going, absolutely feel free to hit me up.
Alright, just give me a minute to download a few of these games.
All good.
Alright, so we're going to be staying in losers for a little bit longer. Moving on to losers quarters next. So we have more Rano on the screen for both of these sets.
More
So,
Rano?
if you like Rano, Pog, I guess. Otherwise, yeah. Don't know what else I can really add to that, just yeah.
Yeah, I've been helping Genova a little bit. We've been playing friendlies like a little bit more than normal, and I've done some VOD review for Genova. So yeah, like I said, feel free to hit me up. I'm like I definitely won't turn you away.
Yeah, something I honestly just recommend to people in general, just knowing to use the community as a resource, because a lot of people are very willing to help.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Oh, big damage here from Sinbad. Oh my god.
Yeah, just keeping it going.
I think this is a pretty even starter for both characters.
Yeah.
Like Ronald can kill Crag, you know, decently early on this stage, and Crag does Crag things and can kill you, you know, just as early, if not earlier.
In a lot of ways, I can agree with that. This is probably my favorite starter overall.
Yeah,
It's like-
this is definitely a fun stage to play on, because I secondary Zetter, and this stage I believe has the highest bottom blast zone. So you can definitely purple people at stage level with Zetter Dare at like 25.
I feel like it might be second to Treetop, but that might be true. Yeah.
Treetop, yeah, Treetop might be the only one that's whose bottom blast zones are higher. But yeah, it is very jank. The other added benefit of this stage is that this also has the shortest healing, if I'm not mistaken.
Of the starter stages, yeah, it's the
Yeah.
shortest ceiling. I think it's like second or third overall. Probably behind like Spirit Tree and maybe Abyss. And Abyss is only like that because there's no platforms,
Yeah.
to be honest. So with platform, the stage gets a little bit scarier.
Yeah, so Zedder can definitely have a lot of fun on this stage, and I mean Eliana, like you just forced to DI in on certain takes and you die because you're playing against Ellie. Oh, this is a very scary recovery here. Sinbad gets back for free. No.
I mean,
and reverses it.
that was the big range strategy.
Yeah, that's a lot of mental damage right there.
Yeah. You know, it's really stupid if it works.
Okay, there we go. Good coverage. Good coverage from Morton there.
Sinbad might have been able to live that, but I'm not sure if side B will be fast enough to get you to pillar.
Oh, big damage here from Morton. Looking at, you know... Oh!
Oh!
I think they were looking for the pillar gimp there.
Yeah. I definitely see what... The timing was a little bit off, but you know what? I respect it. So that was Morton's game.
Soapy, we've seen one of your sets so far, I believe. Alright, this is a pretty good counter pick from Sinbad here.
Yeah, definitely.
Crag will live forever, and you know Rano dies whenever Crag chooses.
I think we actually saw Morton playing this exact matchup earlier versus Soapy. So,
yeah.
Yeah, pretty much what you said earlier applies. The platforms can be good for Rano. One thing that we didn't mention is different platform height. So, if you haven't really played on the stage much, I would definitely recommend it. Because the stage and hideout have unique platform heights. Ooh, that was the forward aerial.
Yeah, another added benefit here for Sinbad is that Rano up smash cannot connect on this platform. So you know, you don't really have to worry about getting Dackfaded if you're on the platform. Oh, good parry here.
Yeah, possibly a little too aggressive for Morton once again.
That's what we were seeing Morton have an issue with earlier, right? Was being too aggressive into Crag spikes. I think I'm not sure. I don't really remember, but Sinbad looks like not using very many spikes here, so I think Morton's having a lot better of a time.
Yeah. So if you know, it won't save any mods you have because the game is playing back. It'll play back with whatever mods that I have on though. Which is why you're probably hearing different music than you have in a different galaxy screen like that. Yeah, I think Morton, one thing that would help if you want to try a more aggressive style of Rano is learning to use platform movement a bit more. Because aggro Rano is all about plat movement. Yeah,
Rano abuses platforms probably better than any other character. Oh my god, the read from Morton there.
That was a really good weight.
Absolutely. That was really clean. Big damage coming from Morton here again. the double parry. You love to see it. Oh, right there, honestly, was some up air one into up smash action, but it doesn't even matter. Morton taking the second game.
Yeah.
With the plays back air.
Starting to get more of a hang of things here. Also, while we're getting into this game, oh, I guess there was some
okay.
Alright. And dang, that's a fairly decent lead for Morton to start with.
Yeah.
But honestly, 70% right out the gate, that's...
Yeah, it's very solid. Yeah.
I think just one more neutral win, Sinbad could probably find the kill.
Oh no! No, it pulls the rock that's so dangerous, and that's death. Nope, because... No! So upset with that whole interaction.
The water made it hard for me to see some of it, but... Yeah, that's Crag.
That was a rivals interaction if I've ever seen one.
Yeah. Sinbad keeps getting forced into some awkward spots right here. The high recovery. I think if you're gonna recover high like that, you should probably, and you don't have rock on stage, you just like pull rock and try to work that in your recovery one way or another. Because when I see like MSB recover high, a lot of it is using rock properly.
Oh, unfortunate. Another game ended by parry into down smash from Arano. But good job to both players, absolutely.
Yeah. Sinbad is out at 5th. Definitely a pretty solid placing for them, from what I'm able to remember.
Awesome.
And yeah, Morton's moving on further into top 4.
So something that you can do when recovering high like that, Sinbad, as Crag, is you can pull rock, and you can, I believe it's you jump, toss rock forward, and then you instantly side B, and you hit the rock, and then you jump cancel out of it. So you can get some distance and have some more mix up to your recovery if they try and challenge you. Or just pull rock and just throw it at them, honestly, and try and recover that way.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you have a lot of mix-ups. Obviously, I can't really in good faith just sit here and be like, be as good as MSB lol. But yeah. Definitely, if you're looking for recovery mix-ups, looking at the best definitely won't do you any bad. Because he pulls out some crazy mix-ups, but a lot of them you will see pretty consistently. Like, you're able to make them work. Just need a little bit of practice. Yeah, so here's the other Rano in top 8, Dackfaded. Back again. Seeing if they can continue the losers around here against Grax.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, Grax is back. Let's go.
Love to see some Edalus play. I actually used to despise Edalus, but
yeah,
like I said, I'm really good friends with Grace, so I have a lot of practice in the matchup. So I actually really enjoy playing against Edalus now.
Edalus became a lot more tolerable once I started to like work on my punish game more.
Yeah. Once you, oh my god, please, please.
That's
Grax.
A Grax. That's a Grax. Oh no.
You love to see it. Grax is kind of going crazy here.
Yeah, I mean, Grax does that sometimes. Oh
no.
He wants it really bad.
Grax.
It's really funny how many inter-bracket Edaluses I'll see go for a lot of funny hammer jank. And it's even funnier how it seems to work.
Yeah.
A lot of the time. Like, I get it. Sometimes you're gonna slip up a little bit. In a lot of situations, you can kind of see it coming beforehand, because obviously the animation is like 60 frames, 60 something frames.
Yeah. So for all my Ronald players in chat, if you are getting a low to mid or even mid-high percent parry, your go-to punish should, like, most of the time just be tongue, because tongue is what's going to give you all of that damage.
Yeah. There it is again. Dack's doing a much better job, kind of getting more aggressive in all the right
oh, this
right
could be
ways.
death. Oh, unfortunate.
I think that was.
Yeah, I think
Probably
Edalus covers basically everything.
That is
there you go, big punish.
Yeah.
It looks like
very far
Dackfaded
behind.
is. Yeah. Dackfaded is now catching on to the fact that Grax is a down special button presser.
Just a little bit. Still gonna work sometimes, at least.
Very commanding game right there from Grax.
Oh yeah, pretty solid game one.
Absolutely.
I think Dack's starting to adapt here, but
yeah, absolutely.
We're gonna see if Grax is able to out-adapt Dack.
Off the bat, we have a freeze. Oh my god.
I did eventually learn that, and then I promptly forgot. If that isn't the story of me trying to adapt, I swear. Interesting, trying to slide at him with down strong.
I'm so upset that all of these down specials are hitting. It works every time.
This is your first time watching Grax. That's a very nice ladder.
Yeah, oh yeah, great kill there from Dackfaded. I've played against Grax one time, but I'm comfortable against Edalus, so like,
yeah,
I didn't really get frozen. But to see it happening over and over again, like even from Grax's earlier sets.
I think one thing to be watching out for, at least if you play with sound on, which I 100% recommend if you can.
Oh, the teabag.
Damn. Mental games, let's go. Honestly, I do like how Grax is playing slower here, though.
Yeah, Grax knows that they don't have to approach.
Like, it's kind of tough, because Dackfaded is starting to use platforms a little bit, which is definitely something you should be doing with Edalus, is using platform camping.
Oh, good nair there. Good nair there from Dackfaded. That was a really good way to interrupt the down special.
Yeah. Yeah, but what I was saying though, if you have sound on, try to listen for, there's like a rumbling sound effect when Edalus starts to down B. Just kind of listen for that effect and keep an eye on Edalus. I'd say like 90% of the time you should be watching your opponent. Give or take.
Yeah.
So, yeah, look out for that little flip and just jump. Parrying it really isn't that worthwhile. It's like a nice emergency option, but most of the time, jumping is your safest bet and just get away from the ice.
Yeah, I think all of the heavies, especially in this game, are characters that you really need to make sure that you're watching. Like Edalus, you need to be looking for icicles that you can parry. You have to be looking for down special. Crag, you have to be looking for rock pool and spikes. You know, Sylvanos, you need to be looking for fair, and like howl. And if a Sylvanos jumps towards you with their back facing you, they're gonna back air. So that's another thing that you just have to like be aware of. And then, you know, Shovel Knight, doing Shovel Knight things. If same thing with Shovel Knight. If Shovel Knight's jumping at you with their back facing you, they're gonna bear.
Pretty much, yeah.
And then Eliana's a bit of a different one, but you still definitely have to watch for like stuff like Missile Fist and Rocket.
Yeah. And you're Dackfaded. When you have there are a lot of moves in this game with like sound cues as your main way to react to them. So like the pretty obvious examples are like Howl and Icicles. But there are other moves like Down B. Down B's probably the main one where a sound cue can really help. I guess sometimes spikes. Oh.
What a way to finish the game with a Grax moment.
That is what we call the Grax moment. Also, real quick, I'm gonna... yeah, that's why I was mentioning it, Cortex, because, oh my god, my earbuds are screaming. Just give me 1 second to figure this out. Sorry for the technical difficulties, my computer is whack. Amy, can you talk real quick to make sure I can hear you?
Hello, check.
Okay. Yeah, everything looks good. Sorry, I hope you guys can't hear my earbuds being angry about low battery. I should have charged them before stream, that was my bad. This will hopefully be fixed by next stream, because I'm getting a stupid adapter thing. But yeah, anyway, not much else I can really add onto it here.
Grax doing Grax things, but Dackfaded is trying to keep up the pressure.
Yeah, I'm honestly not doing it too bad right now. Ooh, there's another freeze though.
Yeah, see all of these very risky icicles that Grax is throwing out.
Yeah.
Could be free punishes for Dackfaded, and you know, if Rano gets a free punish on you, like that's a big punish.
Oh no.
Oh, that was an up smash and a half. Oh, there we go. There's a tongue.
Yeah, really good tongue.
Just a little too early. Oh, please don't die. Let's go. Another great tongue. There we go. Oh!
Alright.
Let's go, Dackfaded. Hitting him with a Rano move.
Oh, well placed spike right there.
Oh my god, Dackfaded is kind of going crazy.
Yeah, and this is one thing that's super important about the Edalus matchup is just
Oh my, please.
needles. Yeah, just knowing how to fight Edalus off stage. So normally I'd say you don't want to rely too heavily. That's an unfortunate parry. I would say normally you don't want to rely too heavily on projectiles versus Edalus because when rising you can't hit him with projectiles. It's like if you're able to catch him charging, that's one thing. But most of the time, I'd say a lot of characters want to get a tiny bit more aggressive and just try to intercept it. That's usually what I'm going for when I'm edgeguarding Edalus.
Dackfaded is going crazy right now.
Yeah, just doing a really good job.
Oh, keep it up. Oh my god! Let's go, Dackfaded. That was great. Honestly, that was so good.
That was
really well played.
Well played, Spare, finishing it off, and Dackfaded gets some points on the board here. Let's go, Dack. But going into game 4, we have Fire Capital,
which is a very good stage for Edda.
Edda
Edda does not die on this stage.
It's a very not great stage for Rano. I don't know the specific reasons, but high ceiling, bad for killing, and no center flat, I'd assume are some of the biggest culprits.
As well as having a farther side blast zone, so it's harder to kill with fair. People are more comfortable with DIing out, is probably another thing.
Yeah. I'm not sure, Dax, I'm not sure what you banned versus Edalus. I would assume most Ranos would probably want to ban this.
Yeah, I'd probably ban this, I'd ban Abyss, and basically whatever like you're not comfortable with.
Yeah. Honestly, even if you really like Abyss, you could probably get away with Cleveland Open versus a lot of Edalai. But I'd say this should be your one permaban versus Edalus.
Oh, great tech, great tech. Oh, that down smash call out would have been huge.
Yeah. I really like the use of Nair right here, because there isn't too much Edalus can do to get that out if you space it well.
So Dackfaded, that entire edgeguard sequence, Grax was throwing out icicles, which would have been the perfect opportunity for you to get a parry and then obviously the kill. But it looks like Grax is kind of running away with this lead. Oh, big bubble.
But not much off
Not gonna kill. Yeah.
Just the F strong. Man, Grax is approaching a lot, but I feel like he's still doing a good job not approaching too fast.
Oh, unfortunate. Oh, okay, there we go. Clean it up. Dack is on the board. Great parry.
Here's some good damage.
Banned Air Armada. Banning Air Armada is kind of understandable.
Actually, yeah. I think that's pretty reasonable.
The only reason I would suggest otherwise is that Grax isn't really killing you off the side from edge guards, and you can get a lot of value off of it. Oh, there we go, and that's the set. 3-1 for Grax.
So congrats to Dackfaded for getting 5th in Inter. This is their first Rivals Recess, I believe, and possibly their first Rivals bracket. I'm not 100% sure on that. But
nice, good job, dude.
Yeah, definitely not a bad start. Definitely hoping to see more in the future. Yeah. Alright. It's time we hop back into winners for just a little bit. Not that. So we're going to be seeing Cheese Boy versus Soapy up next. So Sylvanas Crag. This is always a matchup that I kind of hesitate to call losing for Sylv. But it's a very awkward even at best.
Yeah, so I think when it comes to like lower level play, I think it is definitely like a Crag favored matchup. Because a lot of Sylv's kills require setting up for back air and stuff, which is more common at like high and top level play.
There's a lot of there's a lot of little things in this matchup that Krag does a lot of the time that Sylve has a tough time punishing.
Yeah, and Krag is also very good at ledge trapping Sylve. Like, so good.
And Krag's also heavy, so both these characters can live for a stupidly long time if they don't find their kills properly. But especially Krag.
So I'm excited to see how this goes.
Yeah, definitely. Might have a tiny bit of bias towards Cheese Boy. I love Sylve, but...
Understandable. It's okay, Soapy, I'll be your cheerleader, bro. Big damage coming out here from Soapy.
Oh, yeah. Just kind of putting Sylve near the ledge like that can be really awkward at times.
Pretty solid recovery there from Cheesy, getting past Soapy.
Definitely remember when you're fighting Sylve to DI down and out on jab jab.
Oh, big back air! Oh my god. An important thing to know, if Sylve burrows into the side, a lot of characters can cover all of Sylve's burrow options with a well-placed down smash, and Krag is one of those characters. So you can kind of just, like, place yourself, like, between, you know, the ledge and, like, the furthest that Sylve can go, because Sylve is so long, you can just charge down smash. And that's if you're looking for the kill, that's the best way to get it when you're punishing Sylve for recovering.
I don't know if you mentioned this, the main thing as Sylve in a lot of situations is just keeping in mind you have a lot of 50-50s you can kind of rapid fire at the opponent between like double jump bear pin, wave lane on the stage, side B on the stage, in different guard positions.
Yeah.
There are even some slightly riskier ones, but ones that can be high reward, just because the opponent's not always going to be expecting them, and probably not usually going to be expecting them, or like, you can try to howl back on the stage, if you have grass set up. And if you have grass, you have the difference between like chomp, so keeping in mind all those tiny mix-ups can make Sylve recovery pretty strong. It's just hard, because there's a ton you have to keep in mind.
Yeah. I think Waveland onto stage as Sylve is definitely like an underutilized thing from Sylve players.
Yeah. Honestly, it kind of goes across the board at lower level play, but it's, I think, a little bit easier for Sylve, because it's a lot easier to kind of place yourself at ledge and just literally sit there because of back air.
Oh, let's go Rock doing Rock things on the full hour. Oh my god. Oh, that was hilarious.
That Rock really is a great mechanic.
That was hilarious. Yeah, Grax. So yeah, that's a very real thing. It is a thing that I abuse against Edalist players as Eliana. When they icicle and I parry and they're very far away, I just start flying toward them with fair to put them in extended parry stun. So that was a very convincing game one from Cheese Boy. Honestly, let's see if Cheese Boy can keep up that pressure, or if Soapy can, you know, start pulling the momentum back into their favor.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna see how things go here. I know some Sylves who love this stage. I think it's kind of mediocre for the character. Ooh, good tap.
Great tech, great tech. Also, Soapy, if you run over the flowers with side B, you can jump out of side special.
Yes. And same with Rock as well. In the specific matchup, and the Shovel Knight matchup, and the Rado matchup, I believe are all the ones where it applies. I feel like there's one more, but I can't put my finger on it. Actually, no, I think it's Pillar as well. You can cancel off of all those things on hit.
Alright, and we are back to even.
Yeah. Some nice Nice little strings
Oh.
from Cheese Boy.
Yeah, great falling nair from Soapy there to escape disadvantage. So another thing, Soapy, you can cover all of Sylph's burrow options with down special.
Yeah.
So I would only really worry about pulling rock when they are away from the wall. So you can like throw shards or rock at them. But if they burrow in, all you need to do is down special, and you can cover every option. And that's if they're not at kill percent, because if they are, you just go for the down smash.
I think Soapy's relying a little bit too hard on fire rock throws.
Yeah, I would agree.
Cheese Boy's parrying a ton of these. And if you effectively use all of your rock throw options, it can be pretty tough to react. I'm not even sure if it's possible to react to, at least online. So just occasionally trying to bait out the parries with soft throws and kind of let yourself close the gap a little bit and make rock even harder to deal with.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Soapy was kind of fishing for the kill there and got punished for it.
Yeah. These boys not super far ahead, but they've constantly been like at a slight stock or a slight percent lead.
Yeah. Cheese Boy can definitely, like, especially as Sylph, you can definitely extend this percent lead very far, because Sylph does a ridiculous amount of damage.
Yeah. And here we go, it's 60% extra credit and counting.
That's Sour Dare, I think, did 70? It might have been Sweet Sweat there, but, I'm sorry, it didn't do 70, it did 10, took them to 70.
Yeah.
There we go, that's really good edge guarding there.
Yeah. When things at high percent like this, I don't think rock really has much knockback growth.
Yeah.
So
You have to catch them like in the blast zone.
Yeah.
A lot of rolls coming out here from Soapy, and there's the setup, yeah.
Yeah. DI-in.
Cannot DI in on B-Stash. You are kind of forced to DI out.
It's weird, because like, if you DI out, there's still a lot of coverage options. It's just... most Sylphs are going to start with the DI-in reads, probably.
Yeah. We were going to Rock Wall. Have the home field advantage for Crag here.
For sure.
But this is definitely a good stage for Sylph too, I would think.
Yeah, no, this is probably like... in a more objective sense, this is probably like what I'd say is in top 4 stages for Sylph. Overall, it's my like second favorite.
Yeah, this is definitely a very good stage for Sylph. I would think that Sylph's best stage would probably be Forest Floor, just because the stage is so big with close blast zones.
I would say Fire Capital, personally. Fire Capital is really good for Sylph, yeah. For me personally, it was like Fire Capital, this, and then probably Abyss, and then Frozen Fortress. I like my big stages for Sylph. The Forest Floor is probably my favorite Sylph starter, and in Gates is like not too far behind.
Big parry here. Good DI from Soapy. So for those who don't know, if Sylph hits you with down smash, just hold up. I know a lot of people get confused because they don't know where to DI because, you know, the back part sends forward and the forward part sends backwards. Just hold up and you'll be fine.
Yeah, and the one thing too is that can avoid some Sylphs. I really only seen this like high level, but some Sylphs will try to like dash dance around you to side switch you and cross up your DI. So holding up kind of just completely avoids that mix up.
Yeah. And the great thing about preemptively holding up is that you can react to the other smash attacks.
Yeah.
Big damage here from Cheese Boy. Soapy is, yeah. Soapy still has the lead, and looks like they're just they're not really fishing for the kill. They're just trying to find that opening with rock and dash attack and stuff.
There we go.
Oh yes, just Sylph things.
Yeah, very nice. We've seen that setup before from Cheese Boy, and it's still continuing to work out pretty well.
Great read from Soapy, oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, Crag with rock, that could have been really scary.
Yeah. I don't know if Cheese Boy's really gotten any like rock pull finishes yet. That's a big thing just for any character, and I mean Soph has a lot of combo, like the combos that kind of become tech mix-ups. So versus Crag, you kind of just get your free damage.
Despite Soapy having the percent lead for most of this stock, it's really felt like Cheesy has been putting on a majority of the pressure.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Very
end.
clean. That was so good.
Yeah, so finally managed to get a game right here.
Good shit to Soapy for getting on the board. That was very nice.
Yeah, it was definitely a close game, but Soapy was for a lot of the game just kind of slightly ahead.
Yeah.
So if they can just bring even a tiny bit of that momentum here, things could be looking pretty good.
Interesting counter pick from Cheese Boy here.
Yeah.
This is, especially against Crag, like this is a really good Crag stage. Crag on tri-flats is kind of dumb.
I don't know. I feel like Crag doesn't really have a bad stage, to be fair, but
yeah, that's true.
The rock mix has been a lot better this game compared to the previous ones.
The DI in again.
I think at the percent Soapy was at, you probably would have been pretty safe to DI out.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Unfortunate SD.
That's really not great when you're down in the set.
Absolutely.
Cheese Boy off stage here. Alright, there's a kill.
Finds the kill. This is definitely still doable for Soapy. It's just going to be very hard. Especially since Cheese Boy has been like playing really well. Big damage. Oh, I think honestly you could have chased after and gotten that kill with another bear.
Ooh, that's...
Oh my god, the Falco dares.
Yeah, lots of dares. Honestly, not teching versus Soph can be the best option in a lot of situations. You gotta look out for when they're expecting you not to tech.
Yeah. Oh, in the back air call out, almost taking the set. And sour back air will do it. That is unfortunate.
Now, it's gonna be hit for Cheese Boy going up, winning 3-1.
Well played from both players, absolutely.
Yeah. Alright then, I guess we got loser semis coming up next. That's gonna be Morton versus Grax. Just gonna download the rest of the sets here.
We got another Grax set.
We do. Grax continuing the run right here. Let's go.
Oh, Grax versus Morton. So we have another Edalus Rano match to watch.
We got two. Rano's the only character I think we have a dupe for tonight. I think. I guess we had like one game of Aichi, Crag, but otherwise.
Yeah.
Why did my brain just shut off? Okay. Alright then. So yeah, I don't know. Hydrate and posture check. Got DJ and Grax. So yeah, I don't know if there's too much more we can add about this matchup right now because we did just see it a little bit ago.
Yeah. Morton's gonna be needing to look for, watching out for the down special and the barrage of icicles that Grax likes to throw down, and Grax needs to be careful of tongue. honestly, and Rano edgeguarding. But I am excited to see Grax do. There it is, right off the bat, as I was saying it.
Yeah.
Again.
What he's looking for right now. It's a little bit hard to tell.
I think Grax could definitely be taking more advantage of everybody he's played against tonight, like them being off stage.
Yeah, for sure.
He definitely lets them recover for free because Grax wants the armor so bad.
Then we mentioned earlier as well, but yeah, like using Icicle into whatever is super good for Edelus across the entire cast. And Rano's no different. Rano, I would say, it's one of the more lackluster recoveries. Not everyone will agree. I think I've heard someone try to say Rano has the best recovery in the game.
Yeah, that's just wrong.
Which, yeah. But overall, I'd say it's a little bit more mediocre, so Icicles can make it rough for him.
Yeah, the part where Rano's recovery actually becomes like good is when Rano's close to the wall, because like it's very hard to challenge Rano up B, and Rano has so many mix-ups when it comes to edge canceling and using bubble to their advantage or needle storm, all of that. It can be very hard to deal with. Oh, Morton just stands there, but Grax misses the punish.
Unfortunate. Yeah, you never want to waste those freezes.
Getting the armor.
Still wants the hammers here. On some level, I respect it, but hasn't been working out too well against Morton.
Unfortunate SD there.
Would not be an Edelus set without an SD.
Absolutely. You hate to see it, unless you're playing against Edelus, and then you love to see it.
Yeah. There's another freeze.
Oh, gets the punish anyways. Feels bad.
F strong into down strong.
True combo, by the way.
The most valid freeze punish. Possibly the only valid freeze punish.
Oh my god, please. Why another hammer? No!
You really gotta wonder what is going through Grax's head in some of these interactions.
I will tell you, the special button.
The special button. Yeah.
The special button.
Pretty much. We're once again seeing Grax going to training grid here.
Yeah. I so far I'm pretty sure that Grax has a internal rule where they're only allowed to press the attack button after so many times of pressing the special button. And it works.
It does work pretty well, yeah.
Oh, unfortunate. We got Edelus recovery without an air dodge. Yeah, that is going to be death. As soon as Edelus is without an air dodge, it is a free kill.
Yeah, that's like the lowest I've seen Rano Bear Galaxy by like a significant margin.
Yeah.
Morton's jumping a little bit too much. Like, the thing about Rano is, he has the worst airspeed in the game. So, you generally want to try to stay grounded and use platforms. On a stage like this, the reason Rano is so good on this stage is because needle camping is really strong. And a lot of characters can't really deal with needles if they don't have platforms themselves. But again, especially with the way that Morton plays, platforms are super helpful, just because you don't want to throw yourself too airborne too often.
Yep, so there's Grax coming back with on stage with icicles almost every time, and I think Morton really needs to take advantage of that. That's been a common theme we've seen in Grax's games, where people just aren't taking advantage of Grax using icicles.
Yeah, I feel like pretty much every time I've seen Grax and Inter, he's made it pretty far. And a lot of it just comes down to people having a tough time figuring out what to do about icicles.
So another thing I think Morton needs to realize here is, like, Grax is sitting on the other side of the stage not doing anything because it looks like Grax wants their opponent to approach. But Morton doesn't need to approach when they have, especially a whole stock lead.
Yeah.
Like you are free to just stand there and wait.
On some
Because at the end of the day, Grax is the one that has to approach.
Yeah. I mean, on some level, we can still try to use our movement to be, like, playing slow, but still sort of trying to, like, move around. I like it's almost fast in a way, just, like, move quickly. Interestingly, we're going to be seeing something I don't think I've ever seen before, which is the Grax Stutter Burn.
Oh.
I don't know what's going to be coming out here. I'm curious.
This is one of the hardest 50-50 matchups in the game, by the way. Zetter can absolutely combo Rano forever because of Rano's garbage air mobility or airspeed, and Rano's also very light, so Zetter can get the kill early. But oh my God, can Rano take advantage of Zetter off stage?
Yeah, we're gonna see it right here. S strong is definitely not the option in
yeah.
when edgeguarding is Rano.
This is pretty interesting to see the Grax Zetter though.
It is, yeah.
I did not know Grax had a Zetter. But it is working out. It is working out.
Not looking too shabby right now.
I was looking for the edge cancel there. That's unfortunate. This is going to be death? No. Yes, there we go.
Super jump. Good use of super jump right there. Not gonna let Grax get away. We're seeing a lot of down strong. That definitely, I would say, checks out.
Yeah.
Down strong is very funny on this character. But nice little string from Morton. You do have to be a little bit careful about shine on the combos as Zetter, because that is the best combo breaker in the entire game.
Yeah.
Even taking like reversal mechanics into account.
One thing that that Grax really isn't taking advantage of here is the disjoint that Zetter has. Fair, up air, and up tilt are all like pretty disjointed, especially fair and up air. And fair is also a kill move. So I think Grax could definitely be using more of that neutral and could have found the kill earlier, as opposed to fishing for fireball like in down smashes.
Yeah. Like a big thing that I'll always emphasize for Zetter players is to learn those up strong confirms.
Yeah.
Because once you're able to learn that, you're gonna start taking a lot of your stocks to like 80 or 90 or whatever.
Yeah.
Kind of where
Zetter has a lot of confirms.
Yeah, that's kind of where the fear of Zetter comes from. Is like good frame data and good kill power. This is a terrifying combination.
Yeah. And Zetter, I think Zetter has the most kill confirms in the game, as in like he doesn't have to, like, you don't, it's not like if you DI a certain way it works. It's just like, oh, I'm Zetter, I get to react to DI and then kill you regardless. So
yeah. I mean, I know like one
fair up smash
and then one fair up strong is reactable.
Yeah, bear up smash is reactable. Shine up smash is true on all DI. Oh, was that a bear that took the game?
That was a bear, yeah. Wasn't
Rano moment. Let's go Rano moment.
Let's go Rano.
And that is the set for Morton.
Yeah, Grax is going to be out at 4th and Inter.
Really good run by Grax. It's really enjoyable watching their sets. I loved the freezes, every single one of them.
I'm glad, I did too. But yeah. Alright, we got more Rano coming in.
Alright, fun, I love Rano.
Let's go Rano. I hope all of you Rano mains are having a wonderful night. Alright though, so now Soapy and Morton are fighting it out for their chance to get into Grand Finals. I did not bring the games in. Wait, what? I don't know, tell me this is gonna be like the wrong games or something. Oh no.
No, what happened?
Wait, these... Studies? Okay, I don't know. No, these are just... whoever submitted these has their replay order backwards, because these are from January. So... Let me go ping them. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get the actual losers finals. I'll also check if maybe they both uploaded it and I'm just... Nah, I only see one. Unfortunate. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind, that's why. Alright, so we're just kind of vibing for a minute. Hopefully Soapy will be able to find the replays.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go refill my water real quick, so entertain them or something. So how is everyone doing tonight? It's fine. Sunday evening. I'm doing pretty solid, I think.
That's good to hear. My my Sunday has been pretty uneventful aside from this. I've been trying to work on some stuff for Rushdown Revolt, which is another platform fighter. It's in alpha right now.
Yeah, I've heard of Rush Rev. I've considered taking a look at it. I'll admit I'm not the biggest fan of the character designs.
I personally love the character design in Rush Rev. I'm a beta tester for the game at the moment, and so I've been trying to figure out some stuff, because recently with a recent patch they kind of messed up the way that Xbox One controllers feel, and now they've also messed up how GameCube controllers feel. So like controller players are kind of just, you know,
Dying.
Yeah. So we're trying to fix that, but it's a very fun game. Actually the open alpha for it starts tomorrow, and there's supposed to be controller fixes before open alpha, so if you want to try out the game, it's going to be free tomorrow. I would definitely recommend trying it out.
See if I can at least download it. Might give it a shot if I have anyone else who's interested. But yeah, definitely curious. There aren't that many platform fighters that are even decent, so
yeah,
I'm always curious to see what people are able to think of.
Yeah, there's definitely like a leap in terms of skill when picking up the game because of the spark mechanic. It's very weird to get used to because it's so different. But the punish game in that game is crazy.
I have a bit of
so much fun
anime fighter experience, and I'm pretty sure it's just kind of like, I guess, because it seems like a more simplified version. I guess the best example would be rapid cancels from BlazBlue. I don't know if you're familiar with BlazBlue at all.
I am not.
Figures. It's relatively obscure, but then I guess also like a more simplified Roman cancel system, right?
Yeah, that's definitely a comparison.
That's basically what rapid cancel is. Just kind of Roman cancel, but there's only one version of it.
Okay.
Which I personally prefer because I'm stupid. It's easier. Anyway. Other fighting games, sure, cool. We got a little bit more rivals tonight, so let's finish this up. Losers finals time.
Fighting for third. We got Soapy and Morton. Morton coming out strong here with 50% already on the board.
Yeah, some good use of dash attack. I think a lot of people do panic a little bit and DI dash attack wrong because at low percent the move is honestly pretty counterintuitive, DI.
Yeah. For anybody that doesn't know, for Rano dash attack, you DI in, and then you DI the follow-up move out.
Yeah. Definitely weird, because you can't really stop yourself from getting from the low percents. So you just kind of minimize the amount of times they can follow up. And then at higher percents, you want to start DIing out, and then they just can't follow up in most situations.
Yeah. Oh, this should be death here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Charge too strong.
Alright, so right now, Soapy just kind of has to play patient and look for their opening to find the kill. Or just outright kill off from the edge guard, because that is also... Oh, save them.
Unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
But that was a pretty good edge guard, at least for a little bit. Charge was super good for harassing pretty much every character across the board, honestly. So... I've seen some cracks who just rely pretty much entirely on shards for the edge guarding. I wouldn't say you should go that far, but if you like shards, you can do a lot with them.
Yeah.
Oh,
up tilt almost tilting.
Almost, but not quite.
Almost, yeah. You know what I really want to see here? I want to see shards kill. That's what I would love. I have a clip of killing someone with shards off the top. It is the funniest thing ever. Alright, Morton still has like a very large lead here. It's going to take a lot for Soapy to clean it up, and as I say that, Morton takes the second stock.
Yeah.
Morton's playing really patient as well. Unfortunately, fastball's the tongue.
There's a parry. That's good to see though. Spike parries are pretty important in the matchup.
Yeah.
It's what we were mentioning earlier at the start of the stream about the crack zone, which is where you're just like playing at mid-range so that you can react to spikes or rock blow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just crack things, spamming up smash at the ledge because you can. Oh, great catch there.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, this is a very bad spot to be in. Yeah, that's game one.
Right, lead here.
Yeah, so it's Soapy really needs to swing this into their favor so they can get that rematch with Cheese Boy.
Yeah. I think this might be a rematch for both of these players.
I believe so.
Oh yeah,
yes.
Morton fought in semis, yeah. So both of them gunning for the run back here.
Absolutely.
This is a good start from Soapy. Nice use of jab fair at the ledge.
Yeah, Morton really needs to start using using tongue as a parry punish. It is it's too good not to use.
Yeah, especially with this mini stacks.
Mhm.
There are so many options you have. You're coming up, Varys.
Oh.
Ooh. Very nice attack.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's... Oh, that's not it. That was great DI.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't even really talk about the counter pick. I actually think this is a really good counter pick for Soapy. This is a really good crack stage. And it can be... You could argue that it's a Rano favorite stage just because the stage is so small, so it's easier for Rano to get in. But regardless, I think it's perfectly fine counter pick.
Yeah, and honestly, a lot of Ranos that I've talked to, like I mentioned earlier, really don't like the stage very much. I mean, I don't honestly know why, but
yeah.
Pretty much everyone I've seen says it's like their least favorite or one of their least favorite. Not their exact least favorite, but it's down there. So
I think that's crazy, especially because of how early you can kill on the platforms with up smash, and how early you can kill with fair spike because of the high bottom blast zone.
Yeah. Like, I honestly think, again, for the way Morton plays, Morton's a little bit more aggro and a little bit more movement based. A stage like this, where it's just kind of smaller, and has those nice vertical blast zones, will be pretty good for them. But either way, this can be a really good Crag stage as well, because even with the lowered space, Crag is still super good at boxing people out.
Yeah.
I've seen him take that. Also, another thing that's important about this stage is because the stage length is so small, you're throwing people off stage more. That's something I haven't really considered with stage length before, but for a character like Crag, where you want them in a ledge trap position up pretty much as you can, now the stage is going to work out pretty nicely. Yeah, Spike's just walling out a little bit. It's a pretty even game now that I'm looking at the percents again.
Yeah. Soapy looks like they're just trying to get a handle on, you know, getting the momentum of the game. Honestly, Morton has... It seemed like Morton has been in control of this whole game. Despite the stocks and percent being really even. Oh, that was great DI by Morton there.
Yeah, hanging on. I think Morton is trying to use like sling aerial, but just maybe missing the timing a little bit.
Oh, really? Oh, that was a stressful recovery.
Wow. Crag up air really is a strong move, isn't it?
Tongue is definitely optimal without stacks because you get fair spike into up air 1 back air, which is more damage than you'll get off of a down smash. And that's just like a basic.
But I've heard other runners say that if you just go right into the fair 1 spike, you can do more off of it because they have less options with bubble drift.
Yeah.
Which I think might be fair. Just you have to use like fair is probably your only other options better. Again, approaching air early when you can just kind of look out for those spike parries.
Oh, great firm right there. The sour back air to sweet spot up smash.
Rana has a lot of options in that move. Definitely when it feels really strong when I don't see it too often. A little aggressive with the fair right there.
Great edge guard though. Got the stock.
So it works out
Morton
pretty
has
nicely.
Very commanding lead here. Oh, the falling up air 1 into up tilt.
Use some really good strings. Alright, just rolling around. Yeah, this is where things get scary for Morton.
Yeah, unfortunately, Soapy went off stage, and that's kind of what you know, kind of ruined the edge guard sequence there.
I think another thing to remember too is like Rock is able to be challenged by at least some a decent amount of linear hitboxes really. Where Shards can't, so that's one time where I think Shards might have been a little bit better.
Yeah, or even just choosing to ledge trap with spikes.
Yeah.
I think definitely that's something that Soapy could be doing more. Oh, the very ending of the third spike catching. Oh, and there's the Galaxy. Soapy with a really commanding lead here.
Yeah. This is why I don't like Crag go to Aramata.
Yeah, this stage is dumb for Crag.
Although honestly, there are a lot of stages you could say don't let Crag go here.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not sure because my gut instinct versus Crag is usually I think the worst evils are like Fire Capital, Aramata, and
Rockwall.
I would say Abyss personally, but I also love Rockwall, so I'm willing to take the risk.
Oh, that's super unfortunate. Oh, but Morton just lets Soapy get back on stage for free.
Morton was kind of in his head going for like a strong read, and it would have worked if Soapy did roll in. Maybe just like down strong. Another SD.
Unfortunate way to end the set.
Yeah, I hate to see it, but certainly gonna be working out for Morton. He gets to move into grand finals here.
Yeah, we get to see Cheese Boy against Morton, correct?
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm pretty excited to see this. Cheese Boy has been doing really well, like basically this entire bracket. So excited to see what happens.
Yeah, honestly, I haven't seen much of their play coming up to this point. I know they're r/were one of the better Switch players, so definitely cool to see the talent rising up in the Switch community. Now they've had a bit more time to get used to the game and figure things out.
Mm-hmm.
Just like this. Alright. Alright, you are Sylvanas. Cool. Alright, let's get into it. I don't know who got the final stage pick here, but bless your soul for picking Estray instead of Merchant for it.
This is also a very good Rano stage.
Yeah.
I don't know how good it is for Sylv, but I don't think it would be that bad considering the center flats are really high.
Yeah, there's definitely some great Sylv stuff on the stage, and having a wide stage I think is generally what Sylv wants.
Yeah.
Because his on-stage zoning is probably the strongest part of the character.
Wait, you're telling me that Sylv is a zoning character? That's crazy.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
I don't know. I personally don't like the stage very much, just because for some reason, I have a really hard time moving around the platforms here. Like, because my platform movement's painfully mediocre. Oops. So I usually didn't let people go here for this. I didn't ban it that much, but I definitely never went here intentionally. I was usually trying to go to gates or especially forest floor.
Oh, looking for the cheese off the top with the up special. Down special would have taken it there. Unfortunate.
Oh, I don't know what Cheese Boy was going for right there, but it does not work out. I'm not sure what they're looking for the kill right now. I think Wano should still be in like kill confirm range for a little bit longer.
Yeah. Or even just going for something like a howl into down smash while Sylv's on the plat.
Yeah, that'll honestly work at much higher percents than most of Sylv's other confirms.
Yeah.
Definitely part of it. It's a pretty strong one to pick up early on.
Oh, let's go, Rano moment.
Yeah, always gotta be ready for the back there. That's probably been one of the most frustrating things for me to learn recently, and one of the reasons why I kind of have a bit of disdain for Rano is just, especially bear out of combos, makes me lose my marbles.
Yeah, Rano is definitely like one of the most obnoxious characters in the game to play against, and Morton stealing that game, or the game one with the fair spike. That was great.
Just a little bit of highway
Unfortunately
robbery.
missed the tech.
Yeah, I mean, Cheese Boy, I guess, just wasn't ready for it. So, not a bad start for Morton at all, going into game 2 here. We're on Julesvale.
Is this the first game on Julesvale we've had all day?
I swear we must have had one versus... I could have sworn Invy was on the stage. But I don't know.
Yeah, Invy potentially could have. I love Julesvale for Ellie, so it's definitely a possibility.
Honestly, actually, now that I think about it, this is probably Sylv's third best starter, for me personally. I'm not sure if most people like Merchant or Jules more, but This is still a pretty solid Silph stage. You have like a decent amount of room on the floor to move around. The platform doesn't really get in your way very much, which is nice. It's kind of, you know, I think it's personally, aside from the air characters, like the most even stage in the game.
Yeah. All of the air characters love this stage.
Yeah, but the rest, everyone else still likes it. Oh, wow.
Oh, and the back air from the wall. Yeah, that's definitely something to look out for when you're playing against Silph. A lot of Silphs like going for it, and it just steals kills. But if you can pay attention to it and watch for it, it's a free parry, and a parry on that move after they wall jump is just death.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's entirely possible to react to it. I don't think it is. But you can definitely look out for it.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the things, like, in order to react to it, you have to be looking for it.
Yeah. It's kind of what I was saying earlier, like, Silph recovery, just kind of a bunch of rapid-fire 50-50s.
Yeah.
And even though you would think in theory it's not that hard to guess right every time, getting yourself in the situation where you have that many opportunities to guess right and to survive can be a bit frustrating.
Yeah. Good job on Cheeseboy there for taking the option close to the ledge, knowing that Ronald F Smash wouldn't connect there.
Yeah, nothing really good mix up right.
Yeah.
And
oh my god.
Ooh.
That was a commanding game by Cheeseboy, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Super solid, just from start to finish.
Alright.
Morton's going to Spirit Tree for the counter pick, which honestly is a decent pick.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about it is that there's no center plats for Rano to drop onto Silph from, which is one of Silph's main weaknesses, is like directly above and in front of him.
Yeah.
But I can see why Morton would want to go here.
Okay, good. So
there we go. Yeah.
So it's like the only character that could survive something like that, I feel like. So definitely aids in recovery quite a bit. Ooh.
So Morton, what you can do there is you can actually cover every option with tongue. I don't think your down smash is big enough to cover every option. I'm not sure though. I know Sweet Spot down smash definitely won't, but you can cover everything with tongue.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's accurate. Strong won't really work too well, but tongue can.
Alright.
There's enough air.
Morton, yep. Oh, that was a really good weight on that the back air. Oh my god. Let's go, Morton.
Another one. Lots of runoff airs here. Let's steal these kills.
Let's go back air at a disadvantage. It works every time.
Seriously, honestly. Oh?
Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, you cannot do that.
Honestly, one thing I think Morton could do, especially in a matchup like this, is learn how to use needles a little bit better. Because that's a lot of damage really fast. But yeah, needles are really good versus Silph. One of the few characters where single needles are like super strong and neutral.
Yeah, single needle can be really dumb in this matchup.
Yeah.
Single needle in general is just really dumb. Oh, and the up smash read.
That was big commitment, but it ends up working out.
Yeah.
The one thing Silph can do to counteract needle camping, pretty much, is flower in front of him and pray.
Yeah.
It's really unfortunate, but it's true. Lots of F-Tilt right now from Morton. Kind of interesting.
Going back to Spirit Tree is definitely an interesting thing. It must be a stage where Morton feels really, really comfortable, because I think we've seen Morton go here multiple times.
Yeah. I think for the most part, aside from what you mentioned about the no center plot, I think this is a really great Rana stage. I think overhanging plots do a ton for him, especially when recovering.
Yeah.
And the low ceiling is good, because a lot of his kill confirms are in up strong. Ugh.
Unfortunate.
I wonder if Morton landed fast enough to even parry chomp right there.
Yeah.
Because I definitely would have gone for the chomp to catch the landing.
Absolutely.
That's unfortunate. The wide hurt box himself. It's rough.
Oh, almost went for a Sylph thing right there. The back air, gotta love it. Hitting back air lets you float. Oh, very nice.
For it, but getting punished for it.
Oh, big needle stack here. Going for a big read with that tongue, that was unfortunate.
Yeah. I was just kind of desperate to make sure that 4 stack counts for something. But...
Alright, this is a very scary position to be in. I mean, Morton has the lead here, but this could be, you know, the game that puts Morton to second.
Yeah. Ooh,
oh! Alright, as soon as I say that.
Yeah.
Let's go, Morton.
There you go. Is that your first commentator's curse? Let's go.
Let's go.
Alright. The last
game 5 for grand final.
First set, yeah.
This is a very interesting pick from Cheeseboy, I'm not gonna lie. I've heard nothing but bad things about this stage from Sylph players.
I guess the one thing that's like good about the stage is that Sylphs have we have the funny up strong hitting top plat at the very least. I know some Sylph players will like love this stage religiously. Like I know Mantis loves this stage a lot. I personally don't very much, but geez, we're showing Sylph can definitely work here pretty well.
Yeah, I would personally think that Sylph would love this stage just because it's very easy to recover on. Like high recovery is probably just insanely good on this stage, as well as the stage being smaller. Like despite Sylph being a zoning character, it just means that Sylph controls more space.
That's fair, yeah. For me personally, I always wanted like more space to control.
Oh my god, Cheeseboy is running away with this game. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, honestly. This has been... There might be some element of comfort pick right here, and I definitely can't deny. Pretty much any comfort pick in this game is going to be pretty strong. Yeah,
it's working out really well. Maybe Morton can get on the board with this bubble. Morton's fishing.
Morton's also one stock at 100. These boys on fire right now.
Yeah.
We got some...
Not finding the stock just yet.
Yeah. Ooh,
there we go. Morton's on the board. That's all that matters.
And
there it is.
JV3. She's boys going to be your inter-bracket champion. Congrats to you. You get a GOTELE skin. So epic.
I actually don't know what that skin looks like.
It's like the orange and black one.
Yeah, congrats to Cheeseboy. Good stuff. You played very well throughout the whole tournament. Also congrats to Morton for getting second, also playing really well throughout the tournament, like made a hell of a loser's run.
Yeah, put up a really good fight all across the board.
Yeah.
Either both players definitely hoping start more consistently making main bracket next season, because I know they could make main top 8, honestly, like next Rivals Recess. Would not be surprised.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so you got anything else to add?
Not really. I just want to say good job to everybody, and I want to say thank you for letting me co-commentate. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. It's also fun for me.
Awesome. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Anyone to raid at this slightly cursed hour? I guess we can raid Bumblebop. Sure. Gotta support the rival streamers. Alright, so thank you everyone for watching. Have a great night, and hoping to see you all next week for the Invitational. Keep an eye out, more info coming very, very soon. Bye.
See ya.